Well, authorities have warned that a major earthquake could be imminent after a spike in seismic activity on the Greek island of Santorini. Emergency crews have been deployed there and to several islands nearby. Schools have been closed, and residents and visitors warned to avoid large outdoor gatherings and areas where rock slides could occur.
Rocks tumbled down a hillside after another tremor on Santorini. Hundreds of quakes have made the ground rumble in recent days, causing concern among seismologists and people on the Greek island.
For several days now, there have been earthquakes all the time. Every 5 minutes, it's continuous. They don't stop at all. The entire island is traumatized.
It's a bit worrying. We're frightened a bit. We don't want to panic. But unfortunately, the shaking won't stop.
The dots on this map show the tremors that shook Santorini in the 24 hours before Tuesday morning. Scientists fear the pattern could signal a much larger quake is on the way. Some coastal areas have been declared off limits because of the risk of falling rocks. And authorities have deployed emergency crews with sniffer dogs and drones in preparation for the worst. Scientists say a volcanic eruption is unlikely, but a major earthquake off the coast could also trigger a tsunami.
We have a very intense geological phenomenon to handle. I want to ask our islanders, first and foremost, to remain calm.
Santorini is a tourist hotspot, known for its whitewashed houses perched on steep cliffs and breathtaking sunset views. It draws more than 3 million visitors every year and is home to around 15,000 permanent residents. Now the natural beauty is punctuated with frequent alarms warning of landslides and nervousness about what lies ahead. Anxious residents and tourists have been scrambling to secure a spot on one of the limited ferries and flights leaving the island.
DW's correspondent Sofia Kleftaki is in the Greek capital Athens. She told me what she's hearing from evacuees about what is happening on Santorini.
They're absolutely frightened, and mainly because they do not know for how long this situation is going to continue. And as Santorini copes with the ongoing tremors, many thousands already fled the island to Athens by plane or by train. By plane, and it's continuing. So they continue to flee the island, and they're panicking. Residents I spoke to earlier described me a situation with uncertainty, describing and making similarities to the lockdown of the COVID pandemic, because shops are closed except supermarkets. They are advised to stay home, and they do not know for how long. And as a precautionary measure, they have been advised to pack a bag with a whistle and canned food to be prepared if this larger earthquake that everyone is afraid of will really happen.
And is that the big fear there? I mean, Santorini is famous for its volcano, and many will be wondering if this is somehow foreshadowing something like an eruption. Greek experts say that's not the case, though, right?
There are different scenarios, but yes, it's not very likely. However, for now, they do not know what the possible scenarios could be. So there is this fear of a larger earthquake, as those smaller ones are continuing for days now, and this is exhausting. And the continue of the panicking is just not stopping. So according to the Greek experts, they do not have a very likely scenario of having this, but they do not know what could happen for the scenario of a tsunami, for instance, so what could follow. And as for more importantly, that's why the whole focus of Greece is right now on Santorini and the Aegean Sea. This is not only on the island, but also in the wider area of Santorini and the island group of the Kyklaris.
So that means other Greek islands are then also being affected. Has there been any other response from authorities when you look at Greek islands near Santorini?
Exactly, not only Santorini, but near to Santorini, islands like Amorgos, Ios, Anafi, and other islands as well. Schools are closed there as well until the end of this week. Everyone remains on high alert, and the fact that they're still fleeing and that the tremors are ongoing, that the troops are there ready to face larger situation which could be caused by this larger earthquake makes them stay on high alert, not just on the Cyclades, but throughout the Aegean Sea and throughout the country.
Well, thank you so much, as always, for your reporting. That is DW's correspondent, Sofia Kleftaki, in Athens.